was a sunny day anyway. So why should we complain? It was a sunny day anyway. So why should we?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Thunder and Lightning Podcast. I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
Chris, I want to talk about PAX East, but we gotta pay the goop tax.
Oh, okay.
We gotta talk about goop.
Oh, we just went
first.
right into it. Didn't even ask how my week was.
No,
Didn't
fuck.
ask how your week was.
No, I don't care about your week because I want to talk about balls in the air,
Okay.
which is the name of this product. What do you think balls in the air is?
Medicine balls.
Oh, like the ones you like throw?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. No, it appears to be a bag of supplement pills. This antitoxidant-rich protocol plays defense so you can play offense. This regimen also includes the powerful NAC and is designed for people who function at an intense pace and want to keep it that way. There's an asterisk. I've never been more frightened. There doesn't appear to be a follow-up on that asterisk in any tab that I see. This is a bag of pills. This is 30 small bags of pills that you're supposed to take every day. Oh, note, works for guys, too.
Oh.
And you get a better deal if you sign up for a monthly subscription. Oh, I see. This is an amount of money if you don't have a subscription and a cheaper amount of money
Ooh.
if you do have a subscription.
Let me guess both.
Yeah, go for it.
80 and 50.
Ooh, close, actually. Very close. 90 and 75.
Wow.
Yeah.
For 30 pills.
No. It's 30 bags of pills, each with 6 pills inside.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
for
a little better.
I'm not going to do that math. 3 times 6, and then I did do the math. 3 times 6 is 12, 120 pills.
Okay.
Is that what we're working with for $90? But may I remind you, I doubt that the pills do anything.
No, absolutely.
Let's see here. What the fuck could this possibly be? Do you want a vibrator?
No.
All right, then we'll... Oh, God, never mind.
Oh. You meant to guess the price.
Yeah.
Thought you were just asking me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
No, do you want to guess the price on
I'll
a
guess
vibrator?
the price on it. Yeah.
All right, let's go to this one. It's called I'm assuming it's supposed to be pronounced V-Fit. The V-Fit Intimate Wellness Solution. It looks like a vibrator for sure. It lights up. It's got a bunch of buttons on it. And it says V-Fit. Oh, and it's non-refundable. I wonder
Ooh.
why. V-Fit uses red light and gentle warmth to stimulate blood flow and promote intimate well-being. And bonus,
Okay.
it vibrates too.
Oh.
Pair with a clean lubricant for a non-hormonal, non-invasive approach to improving sensation and pleasure in the bedroom. It's medical-grade silicone. It holds a charge for at least 12 hours before first use. Use it with clear water-based gel, and it has a lithium-ion battery in it. And I like how they don't just like in their little description. It's not just like use this to jack off. It's like you could do that, but it's for all this other stuff like blood flow and intimate well-being. Chris, how much money for the V-Fit Intimate Wellness Solution?
$130.
Ooh, sorry, lowballed it a bit. It's actually $495.
Are you kidding me? Oh man.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, this is from that video that I saw. These are I've reached the point of these are the smile maker vibrators, the tennis coach, the millionaire, the fireman, the Frenchman. That's not what we're looking at though. We're gonna look at what do you like better? Amethyst or quartz?
Quartz.
You want clear quartz or smoky quartz?
Clear.
Clear quartz. All right. This is the clear quartz crystal-infused water bottle. I will show you the picture.
Hold on. Clear quartz
Crystal-infused water bottle.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the picture. It just looks like a water bottle like the ones that we have, except there's a big old crystal in it.
Oh.
Just sort of right there in it. At the core of this glass bottle is a clear quartz, which is said to be the highest level, most versatile stone, a blank slate for intention setting.
Here's the thing, though. Here's my issue already. There's geologists. Geologists exist. That's a profession.
Mm-hmm.
They can tell you if that means anything, or if you just have a rock in your water bottle.
Yeah. Meditating aside, though, this bottle, that was what it said. Meditating aside, though, this bottle makes staying hydrated infinitely more fun, like you're drinking in good vibes all day long. It's stainless steel, quartz and glass. It's 9.5 inches, so like pretty regular sized bottle. Holds 18 ounces. Hand wash. Glass bottle is dishwasher safe. I can only assume the quartz crystal is not.
Right?
I assume that the quartz comes out so you can wash this bad boy. How much?
$90.
$80. You're getting
Wow.
closer, except with that last one.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No.
They pulled some goop stuff with that last one.
They finally pulled some goop stuff. Chris,
And that was the Goop Troop
the Goop Troop.
bit. Yes.
The Goof Troop. I said goof.
Yeah, I know
I
you
can't not. Chris, I went to PAX East.
I know you did.
I know I said
while
I-
I was working.
I know I said sorry. I had things to do at PAX East. Even though I said I wasn't going to go to PAX East, I totally did. So, joke's on you. I got to meet Hideki Kamiya, the creator of Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and Beautiful Joe and all those games.
Ooh, I've heard that before. Most of this I've probably already heard before.
Some of it, yeah. He was cool. He didn't speak English, of course.
Yeah.
And they said that he wasn't taking pictures. Like, I gave the guy my phone, and he was like, I'll take pictures of him signing your thing, but he wasn't, like, posing for pictures,
Okay.
which was fair, but, you know. The cool thing about this PAX is I didn't really wait in any long lines, like, too long. Like, I think the longest line I waited in was for SpongeBob, believe it or not.
Ooh.
I played the new SpongeBob game, the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake.
Yeah.
It was so good. It said that the build I was playing was pre-alpha, which basically implies, like, we only made this part and the rest of the game is blank. But it was really cool. It felt just like it should, and it looked
Nice.
incredible. I did not get to play the new Animal Crossing. It was a nightmare. So, Animal Crossing's line was like, there was the only game Nintendo brought.
Yeah.
So it was like a 3-hour long line that was always full. They had 4 lines. They had the Animal Crossing line, the merch line, the line to like take pictures with the cool Animal Crossing set they made, and the line for the free Isabelle pin that you get if you like are a member or whatever.
Mm.
And they were all like just so long, like all like full to the brim. Like at any point in the con, if I looked around, I could see like if I did a complete 360, I could probably see like 300-400 people.
Yeah.
There was probably like that many people just surrounding the Nintendo booth.
Wow.
It was crazy. And they had this thing where you could at 5:00 that night go online and buy like reserve a spot for the next day, and it was literally sold out in moments. Like I was on my phone and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, here it comes. And I was like, let me refresh it, and I refreshed it where they were all gone.
Wow.
So I did not get to play that. I did get to play Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy had an equally weird thing. You had to show up as soon as you got there early in the morning and get like an appointment ticket for later on. So on Friday I got there at like literally beelined the Square Enix booth, got a ticket for like 1:10, and then I showed up, and then they had 20 people playing the 20-minute demo at once, and then it wasn't until everybody was done playing that demo that they brought in the next group of people. But that demo was really cool. I teared up a little. It was mostly the music. But that demo, you remember E3 when they just showed like this big like scorpion fight? It was like a metal scorpion tank, and they showed like the whole fight at E3.
Yeah.
That's basically the demo I played.
Oh, wow.
Which now on what day is it? The 4th. I'm a little upset that that's the demo I played, because now there's currently a demo out for the public, and I played that one, and that one was literally like an hour and a half long, and the demo that I played was in that demo, and also there was like new mechanics and stuff. Like when I played the demo at PAX, the triangle button didn't do anything,
Yeah.
and now every character has like a special move attached to their triangle button.
Oh wow.
So that was a little upsetting, but I am glad I got to play it. I met a bunch of people that I've already met. I met the completionist and She Says from Boundary Break and all them.
Oh, She Says that's the one who gave us a shout out, right?
Yeah.
Did you mention anything about that?
I said I was like I went to where I knew Gerard was, and
Yeah.
he was there too. I was like, oh my God, She Says, and he was like, oh hey, what's up? I was like, no, not much. I always meet you. I'm the guy who gave you Ghost Lion, and then he was like, oh yeah, of course, I remember you.
Oh, cool.
They had a panel which was fascinating. It was called YouTube: The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I honestly didn't know what it was until I sat down to watch it. But they were basically talking about how like once you've made it in YouTube, like you really haven't, because like people the one of the real big takeaway that I got was they said that people seem to think that once you reach 1 million subscribers, you're set and you've made it. But it really like the way YouTube works, it just like you have to keep going. Like now you have to keep up that.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like rather than like, it's not just like 1 million and you're good. You have to like now keep that audience and make sure you're like putting out content that keeps everyone
Yeah.
happy,
Yeah.
like the fans and YouTube and stuff. It was fascinating. There's a couple YouTubers on it. I didn't know the other two, but that was cool. What else did I do? I got for it being PAX East, I forgot a surprising amount of board games. So, Battleground, which is a
local board game shop.
yeah, they were there, and they actually had 3 booths. They had 2 booths that was like their booth, and then they had a discount booth.
Oh, cool.
And the discount booth was just like whatever we have,
Yeah.
So I got a game called Gloom, which is a game that I've had my eye on for a while, which is usually 40. I got it for 20.
Wow.
And if you and people listeners of this podcast will remember me talking about the video game Super Hot, it's
Mhm.
like a first-person shooter puzzle game. I got Super Hot, the card game, for $7. Don't know what that is or how it works, but it's mine now. I got a DuckTales expansion of Munchkin, which is pretty cool because it's not new DuckTales, it's old DuckTales. And then I got these really cool Dungeons and Dragons like pieces where you like they fit on the board I have, and you like cut them out and you like place them wherever you want basically, and it's like basically just an alternative to like drawing your whole map, but you can draw on them. They work with wet and dry erase markers.
Oh, you didn't tell me that part. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you also get those at Battleground?
No, the actual what are they called? Hang on. They're called 1985 games. They actually had a booth where all they were selling was that, because that's all they've ever made. And they had 2. I bought the standard one, and they said that soon, very soon, it might actually already be started. They're starting a Kickstarter for a 3rd edition.
That's awesome. And the 3rd one's the one you want to get, right?
No, the other one that's already out is the
Oh,
one I want to
cool.
get. That one was it was called Hell or High Water. It was all ocean stuff and like lava stuff.
Which really works for the campaign we're playing right now.
Yeah. So listeners of this podcast will remember that last year at the Limited Run Games booth, I got blind boxes. That's where Oregon Trail came from.
Yep.
The zombie apocalypse
The
version
game
of
we beat
Oregon
in one
Trail.
sitting.
Yeah. Yeah. Still to this day, one of my favorite playthroughs. If you haven't seen it, it's only 5 videos. It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, go check it out. It's pretty early on in the Thunder and Lightning career.
Yeah. But Limited Run Games was not doing blind boxes, which really upset me because they.
But I saw the bag. I literally saw the bag.
Well, I
earlier.
bought stuff from them, but they didn't
Oh.
have the blind boxes.
It looked like the same bag. Maybe I'm wrong. I remember that exact bag, and I
no,
thought
it probably
that's
is the same
yeah.
bag. They didn't have any blind boxes, which upset me more than it should have, because last year they just had PS Vita and PS4 games, but they just announced Switch blind boxes on their Twitter like a week ago, and I was like, I can't wait for PAX. I'm gonna get some Switch games, and they didn't have it. I did, however, buy River City Girls physical from Limited Run Games, which is awesome because Limited Run Games always goes above and beyond. The cover is a PAX exclusive cover. There's a book in it that has like a description of every single character, and it has like a comic at the end of it. And I started playing the game. It's very fun. It's a beat 'em up, and I didn't know this, but if you ever heard of the game River City Ransom, you are quite literally playing as the girlfriends that those characters are trying to save in River City Ransom,
Oh wow.
and you are trying to save the characters you play in River City Ransom. And I didn't know this either, but I found out that this game, River City Girls, is canonical with River City Ransom, Double Dragon, and Clash at Demon Head.
Wow.
No, sorry, not Clash at Demon Head. Crash and the Boys. That's the other game. Which I thought was really cool. And Billy and Jimmy from Double Dragon are voiced by the Game Grumps, which I thought was neat. That game's really fun. That's why I did a limited run. I went to Yacht Club Games, people who make Shovel Knight. They have 3 new games coming out. One of them doesn't interest me, basically because it has nothing to do with Shovel Knight. It's called Cyber Shadow. It looks neat, but I didn't want to play it at PAX. I wanted to play the 2 new Shovel Knight games. There's one called Shovel Knight Dig, which was basically just a roguelike digging game where you just start at the top and you dig all the way down and like you see how far you can get.
Yeah.
That one was really fun. They just a day before PAX announced a new puzzle game called Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeons, I think it was called. That game was fine too, except it did crash on me. And the person running the booth was like, I can start it up again for you. I was like, no, I'm good. I'd already played for like 10 minutes at that point. But that one was interesting. I definitely like Dig a lot more. I'm just super excited to see what Yacht Club has next. Because like they announced Shovel Knight in like 2012, and then it came out in 2014, and then it like continued to come out until like earlier this year.
Yeah.
So like I'm just excited to see what's like next, not Shovel Knight related. Because I guess they're not actually making Cyber Shadow; they're just publishing it or something like that. But I did get what I thought was the rest of the Shovel Knight amiibos. So I have the Shovel Knight amiibo. There's 3 more. It's his buddies, the ones you can play as.
Right.
And then there's a golden Shovel Knight amiibo. Turns out there's one other one. There's a player 2 Shovel Knight amiibo who's like green.
Oh wow.
That I still haven't yet to got. Can't believe I haven't talked about Wonderling yet. Wonderling
I've been waiting.
Wonderling is almost out. It's coming out. When does this podcast go up? It came out yesterday.
Did it really?
It's coming out Thursday. So when this podcast goes out, it comes out.
Oh,
It came
okay.
out yesterday. It's basically an auto runner puzzle game where you play as essentially a Goomba from Bowser's Army or whatever. But their reasoning for it being an auto runner was that Goombas are like on a track.
Yeah.
And like if you're playing as a Goomba, you really wouldn't have much more agency than they do. So really all you can do is jump. And the way it works is you have to get from the beginning of the stage to the end of the stage, but you have to collect the things along the way or else your health constantly goes down. But I have been personally looking forward to this game since it was announced. I played this game at PAX 2017. That was the day it was announced. And I'm going to be honest, the only reason I went to their booth is because the Super Beard Bros were there.
Yeah.
But I played the game. It was really good. It's gone through such a metamorphosis now. It like looks way better. Alex from the Beard Bros wrote the whole game. And it's finally coming out. And I've been like super cool with the guys who made it. It's just, I'm pretty sure Retroid Interactive is just those 2 guys, Olaf and Niklas. And I got their autograph, and Olaf told me that it was the first autograph that he'd ever given anybody, which I thought was pretty cool. I have every bit of Wonderling's merch at this point, except for the soundtrack that they said wasn't released yet, that they're going to release on cassette tape. And I'm very excited. And I know you live in Sweden, but hire me to promote your game. I'll do it. Is it too late to...
Sounds like you're already doing it.
I'm already doing it. Just give me money to do it. No, that is definitely not why I brought this up. I'm just super excited for this game. And it's going to be on Switch. I thought it was only coming to Steam, but it'll be on Switch, so that's where I'll
That's cool.
be buying it. I got some more of those PS4 decals for you and for
Yeah,
my dad.
Those are really cool.
Yeah. They had some Mandalorian ones, which, as you can almost certainly guess, they did not have last year.
Yeah. And I'm wearing my Mandalorian shirt today, so it all worked out.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, totally. I have a new fascination with the Detective Pikachu TCG cards. I think I want to
Okay.
try and get the whole set. I didn't buy any this time.
interesting.
I didn't buy any this time, but I almost did. I ran out of money. I would have bought some if I didn't find that Dungeons and
I
Dragons
thought you
thing.
hated the art from that movie.
Yeah, but the set really intrigues me because it's so small. Because they just made one card for each Pokemon that's in Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
And the artwork is, trash because that movie looks awful, in my opinion. There's only like 1 or 2 Pokemon in that film that I'm like, you look pretty good. But the set is so small and it's so cheap. There was like a 4-pack for $10. There was like a single pack for $2, and I was
Wow.
like, I could just like probably find this whole set here at PAX East, but I did run out of money. I didn't have that much money this year. I played Cook Serve Delicious 3, which like first of all, the way I just pronounced it is the actual title of the game. It's Cook Serve Delicious 3 with an exclamation mark and a question mark. Because I played Cook Serve Delicious 2 last year at PAX, and while I was playing it, bless you, while I was playing
That
it,
was a cough.
while I was a cough, I take it back then. While I was playing it, he was like, "Oh yeah, this game just came out." I was like, "No shit, I love the first one, and this one's pretty good." And Cook Serve Delicious 2 was basically just Cook Serve Delicious more, which is not an insult. It was just more of the same game. This one feels like Cook Serve Delicious 3 honestly feels like a true like sequel, because of this one you're in a food truck and like the rules are a little different, but it's still the same game. And it was really fun. That's also out now on early access. So that was cool. I didn't play as many games as I usually do. Usually I play like a ton of games. I played this one game. I'm not going to sift through those and try and find the name of it. I think it was called Neko Ghost Jump. You play as a little kitty, and it's a 2D platformer like Mario, and then you get to a wall, and you're like, I literally can't do anything about this wall. And then you hit a button, and it switches from 2D to 3D, and now you're behind the thing's back, and there's like a little opening in the wall that you didn't see because you weren't. It's very reminiscent of Super Paper Mario. But it was fun. It was very hard, but I was like determined. I was like, I'm going to beat this fucking demo. And I did. I did do it. And I got a magnet because of it.
Nice.
That's my favorite part of PAX is all the free stuff. Retroid, back to them again. They're so just like whatever about giving away stuff. Like when I played Wonderling in 2017, they literally gave me a copy for Picto Party, the other game that they made, and they gave me a shirt, and this time they gave me a bag, a lanyard, and 2 shirts. And I didn't pay for any of it. But no, I got there was a Cook Serve Delicious awards you in like medals, like gold, silver, or bronze, and they had free bronze medals, like pins that you could just take.
Nice.
And once I beat the demo, he gave me a gold medal pin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was neat. I did get the Isabelle pin, the coveted like 3-hour-long line Isabelle pin. I happened to catch it right at the end of day 1. They were like, "There's not that many left. Like, just get in line and hope for the best. There's only like 50 left." And he was counting. I was like the 26th person in that 50 to get one. And I assume they meant, and I was right, I assume they meant for the day. Like, this was it for the day. Because there was, a big line the next day too. But it was literally like I thought it was just going to be like, oh, there's the booth, let me stroll on up. But it was like a huge line, like maybe the biggest line I'd seen all PAX, because it was so short. You literally just walk up, here's my code, give me the pin. So it was probably a short line, but it was like so long. I was like, never mind. What else did I play? I feel like there was something else big that I played. Like I said, I didn't really play much. I don't know. I think that might be it in terms of like the memorable stuff. I played a couple things here and there that were like whatever, but for the most part, those are the games that I played that really stuck out to me. Oh, Inti Creates didn't have the shirt I wanted. I have a Blaster Master Zero and a Bloodstained Ritual of Night shirt that looked like an NES cartridge. And last year they had a Blaster Master 2 shirt like that, but he was like, no, we only have like the one I'm wearing and like 2 others. We didn't really mass produce them yet. And they didn't have it.
Did you yell at him?
I did. No, I was just like, oh, that's neat. And then I left because they were, there was a couple games there that I could have played, but I was like, yeah, I got other stuff to do. I met Allegra from Polygon. I met a couple people from SGDQ. Those people are always super chill. Because they're not real celebrities, but like I still know them because they're on stream all the time. Oh, and I met Jesse Cox. He was really nice. He talked about the Final Fantasy demo because he's like, PAX's special guest. He played a 4.5-hour version of the Final Fantasy VII demo.
Oh.
And he was talking about that, and he was talking about how he like tweeted something that Square Enix like approached him, was like, you need to remove that tweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like being super secretive about like info getting out about the new Final Fantasy VII. But he was cool. I missed the Nintendo Minute panel because I was talking with him, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun. I think this is the first. I did have a lot of fun, but I think this is the first year at PAX that I'm not like, that was the best PAX ever, because that was like me for a couple of years. Like, because it truly did just get better and better and better. But this year was just like another PAX, which is fine.
Yeah.
There wasn't it was also a weird mood because everyone was just kind of like had coronavirus on the mind. Like, CD Projekt Red and Sony weren't going to be there because of it, and like there was a lot of people with the face masks, which
Yeah.
I didn't think was weird, but I guess there was like this thing on the news about how people were like, oh, it's making me scared that everyone's wearing face masks, and there was a lot of like, rather than shaking hands, let's touch elbows and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, I saw the most fascinating thing that I had never like conceptualized before, and then I was like, duh. I saw a convention center attendant washing the railing of an escalator, and she was literally just standing at the bottom of the escalator going like this back and forth, because the escalator moves, so why
Yeah.
would you move up and down to wash it?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. So that was fun.
Is it another bit time?
I think it's time. What's the third bit? I forget.
AI dungeon?
Oh yeah, you want to play AI Dungeon?
Yeah. Is that the official name of this bit?
I think the official name of this bit was just like Thunder and Lightning play AI Dungeon.
In Lightning Makes Friends.
Lightning. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
Okay.
the catch. That's the twist.
So we did fantasy, we did mystery. Let's do apocalyptic.
Now, apocalyptic, I did very well making friends in.
Yes, almost. Some would say almost too well. Explain that one thing that. Do you want soldier, scavenger, survivor, or courier?
Scavenger. Survivor, if it's not too late.
It's not. While this game sets this up, why don't you explain that one thing that happened?
Well, now that I think about it, I think it was zombie.
Oh, is there a difference? Oh, you're right. There is a difference
Yeah.
between apocalyptic and zombie.
So never mind. So you guys will hear that story when we do a zombie round.
Oh, we need a character name. Lightning.
That's
There we
me.
go. Generating story. Please wait. Let's see how this one goes. So, same rules. You're going to try and make friends with people.
Yep.
You are Lightning, a survivor trying to... Hang on, I got to take my glasses off. A survivor trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what is left. You have a hatchet and a hunting rifle. You live in a small community of survivors who have managed to build a piece of civilization after the bombs fell. You are talking to one of the leaders of the community when you hear a noise outside. What is it? One of the leaders asks. A bunch of zombies are coming. So there's still zombies in this one. No, it's something else, another says. It sounds like someone is trying to break in. We'll go check it out. Well, let's go check it out. Not sure if one of the people talking was you, but it seems like a couple people just had a conversation.
They volunteered me to go check it out.
It sounds like they did, yeah.
So was that the end of the...
Yeah, that was the...
I'm gonna do look around.
Okay. Yeah, that's usually a good start to these text adventure games. You look around and see several men with guns standing guard outside the door. They all point their weapons at you as if they expect you to attack them. Whoa, hold on, one of them says. We don't know anything about this.
Oh, it's starting to break a little bit.
It already broke. Mine is more broken than yours, it looks like.
I say, listen, I won't harm you. Let's all just be friends.
You've got to say more stuff while I type this. Listen, I won't harm you.
so
What's the rest of it? Listen, I won't harm you.
Let's all just be friends. So, you know what? By the time you're done writing this out, I will probably be done saying this sentence.
You were right. It's still generating a. Oh, I got hair in my mouth.
Hey, that Ace Comic Con that's coming to Boston,
Yeah.
Darth Maul's gonna be there now.
Oh, cool. Listen, I won't harm you. Let us all just be friends. No, no, no. We need to know who is doing this. New person. Well, we don't really care. All we want is for you to not kill us. Fine then, let's go inside. The men open the door and let you in.
Oh, I was on the outside of the wall now.
It seems like
it broke a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like it switched the roles and you were the person
That's
trying
fine.
to get in.
I say, listen, I'm not doing anything wrong.
I don't think you're talking to these people anymore.
Oh, okay.
Those were the guards and now you're inside the city.
Oh, okay. I look around. You know what? That's kind of what broke it last time. I think I'm gonna.
Well, I already.
Oh well. Okay.
I already typed it. You walk into the room. You
Yeah.
walk into the room and see a lot of people sitting around a table eating food. There's also a TV hooked up to an old computer. A man sits behind the desk reading a book while several other men stand nearby watching him. And then somebody says, "So what can I do for you today?" So this fucker, he's got a TV and a computer, and he's sitting at the computer, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna read a book."
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to the guy reading the book and say, "Hello, my name's Lightning."
You want to ignore this person who just talked to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk over. Let's see how good this works. Walk over to man reading book. And you want to say hello?
Yeah.
Is that it?
For now.
Let's see if this even works at all. I put walk over to man reading book. Hello. You walk up to the man and sit next to him. I'm Lightning. I live in this house with my family. Oh, nice to meet you. What brings you here? My name is Lightning, and I work as a scavenger.
Oh, it's
Which is not the
done
role
did
you picked.
broken.
You picked Survivor,
Yeah.
and you're now a scavenger, and also put zombies, even though...
Also, did he say his name is Lightning as well?
Did he? No. You just introduced yourself twice.
Oh, okay.
You did, however, say, I live in this house with my family, which, like...
Yeah.
Do you think maybe I did something to, like, I should uninstall it and install it again?
I think so. I'm gonna ask him for his name because he was rude enough to not give me his name.
You're right. You like desperately tried to like get him to introduce himself by introducing yourself twice. Well, well, I think our game is over. What is your name? My name is Lightning, and I live in this house with my family. Interesting. Well, what brings you here? My job is to find food and water for my family. We're living in a small community of tents that were made from old shipping containers. So I think last time the person who was introducing themselves over and over again was not you, but it was this other person who stole your name and identity.
Cool. You know, you want to know something?
I do.
I feel. Oops.
I'm gonna
I
close.
feel
I'm
like,
gonna close AI Dungeon. I'm gonna set up Smash Brothers while you talk about AI Dungeon.
I feel like last time we did this, it went okay.
Yeah,
I
it went
feel like-
okay enough. Yeah.
I feel like it's a hit or miss. I've had some funny ones on my game. I think you should uninstall the game, reinstall it. If it's still broken, we switch over to my phone.
Yeah, that makes sense. How was I doing this? Oh, I didn't. Okay, here's what's gonna happen, Chris. I'm gonna do this real quick and cut out this big long pause of me doing this.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together or whatever for Super Smush Brothers. For those of you who don't know how it works, the Smash Brothers characters smush each other's faces, and then that's how they win. So first up, we have Pac-Man versus Captain Falcon.
Ooh, one's a face.
One is all face, and one is like very strong. Captain Falcon's very strong. Do you know what I found out? I don't know if I've explained this to you or not. Captain Falcon is a mantle passed on from driver to driver. Like, when you beat Captain Falcon in a race, you become Captain Falcon.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So it's very possible that each Smash Brothers is a new dude who's Captain Falcon. But anyways, I think Pac-Man's going to win.
Yes, I was gonna say that too because big mouth.
Big mouth. It's got the big old mouth.
Yeah.
The Smash Brothers version of Pac-Man, as we all know, can be this one,
Yeah.
the Waka Waka one, and the like I have hands for some reason one.
Yeah.
And Captain Falcon probably holds his own for a bit, but I also Pac-Man's whole dang head. I always assumed Pac-Man was hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I tried to squish Pac-Man, it would feel like a hard piece of plastic.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. He's probably an organic species, but he's so dang weird that I think he wins this one.
Me too.
Next,
Dead.
we have yes, Captain Falcon is dead. Rest in peace, Captain Falcon. Next we have Fox from Star Fox versus Charizard from Pokemon.
Ooh. Fox can shoot.
Yes, Fox can shoot lasers. Fox is very fast, probably way quicker than Charizard. Charizard can fly and breathe fire, and he doesn't have Rock Smash in Smash Ultimate.
His skull's also probably pretty hard.
His skull is probably pretty hard. I don't know.
That's a toughie.
I think Charizard probably, but why do I think that? I think he's just got because Star Fox doesn't have his plane.
He doesn't. That was going to be my question.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, he has it in his final Smash, but like
I think that counts as having it though.
but okay, well then wait, what's Charizard's Oh, Charizard's in Pokemon. That's right. He doesn't have a final Smash. I was going to say he Mega Evolves, but he doesn't. That was the last game. All right, so then they both fly if he has his ship. Do you think
I
the
think
R-Wing can take out the...
I think it slices his neck off. I think it decapitates him is what I meant to say.
No, he lives. He just has no neck anymore. All right. So Fox wins. We gave Fox his plane. I'm cool with that. Roy from Fire Emblem, the red-haired one who uses fire sometimes, versus Luigi.
Oh.
Luigi's an interesting case because he's probably more powerful than he thinks he is.
Yeah.
He's just very scared.
Yeah.
Which, like, I feel like Luigi being super scared wasn't always the case. I feel like Luigi was just, like, another Mario, but then around the time that Luigi's Mansion came out, they were like, you know what? No. Luigi's super scared all the time. But that definitely does carry over into Smash Brothers.
Right. Oh, he's not even on this poster.
No, he's a hidden character in Brawl.
Oh, you're right.
That's how that poster works. That's why Ness isn't up there, or Jigglypuff,
Right.
or Captain Falcon. So many important characters aren't up there.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who else he's fighting.
Roy from Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay.
Not up there. Roy didn't make it into Brawl, because fuck Roy, I guess. I was actually very upset. I love Roy.
I think Luigi loses just out of fright.
Yeah, and also not having a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's... I knew this would be a pretty easy one. I just wanted to talk about Luigi some. Next, we have Richter Belmont, the blue one,
Yep.
versus Ivysaur, the Pokemon.
I think Victor.
Richter? With an R?
Victor.
Victor. Victor. Yeah, I mean...
He's
Ivy
got bombs, he's got axes, he's got whip.
Well, that's the thing. Like, fuck that other stuff. He's got whip.
Yeah.
And, like, I know what you're thinking. Ivysaur
Ivysaur
also
Vine
has
Whip?
whip. Yeah. But is Ivysaur's whip made of metal?
No.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he destroys Ivysaur's whips.
My argument was going... I'm glad you said Richter, because I was also going to say Richter. My argument was going to be that Richter's probably fought weirder shit than Ivysaur.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Richter...
Hands down.
Richter wins. All right, 2 villains. Next up, we got Ridley, the space dragon from Metroid, versus Meta Knight from Kirby.
Ooh.
Meta Knight... I don't want Meta Knight to be ruled out so quickly. Meta Knight is a very formidable foe. He's very quick, even though he's a Kirby
Mm.
species. He's got that metal mask that rarely ever breaks. And he can fly. Did I say that already? No,
No.
I said he was quick. He can fly. He's got that sword. Can't.
Isn't the boy himself?
He's not Kirby, so he doesn't have the world-ending suck ability. Which has got to have a better name than that. Copy ability. That's what it's called. He just happens to be sucking. I can't speak for the staying power of Meta Knight's dinky sword, but now let's talk about Ridley, who's a giant, terrifying monster who is from outer space.
Yeah. The only thing, though, is, like Pac-Man, Meta Knight's whole body.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think if Ridley gets by that mask, then he could just eat Meta Knight whole.
Okay.
But can he get through the mask? Because
Yeah.
I think maybe not.
Okay.
I think maybe Meta Knight just barely squeaks this one out.
Okay. I'd be down for that.
Now, a wise man once said that things are terrifying when you do not understand them. And that is why I think Ness is going to be incredibly terrified of Kirby. Because what is Kirby if not a being that nobody understands? A terrifying being that no one understands. He is a casual forest dweller who only sleeps and eats all day, but he could also kill anything and everyone and everyone whenever he wanted, if ever he wanted.
Yeah.
Ness has magic, though. His magic comes from space, I think. I played that game 3 times. I don't fucking know where he gets his magic. His heart, his mind, or outer space. It's one of those. Kirby just is.
Yeah.
Kirby just is and always has been, and not even his creator knows what he is.
So I guess we're giving this to Kirby?
Do you want to make an argument for Ness?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, Kirby sucks him up. Like we said, there's very few characters where we're going to sit
here and
say,
debate Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't hit one yet.
I think we're about to, based on the bracket I just saw, but
Okay.
we'll see. Last, that was 6, but here's a 7th, because this is the last one for round 2. It is Greninja, the frog Pokemon, versus Toon Link.
Oh.
Now, Toon Link, let me just quickly see real quick. I want to know who Toon Link fought in the first round. Toon Link fought Simon Belmont and won.
Okay.
And I believe our reasoning was that they both have a lot of, stuff that they have, but Link's are, a little better.
Yeah.
He's fighting Greninja, and Greninja, like every Pokemon, just kind of has, the Pokemon moves that he brought that day, you know?
Right.
I want to talk again about, what do we think Toon Link... is Toon Link flesh?
Yeah.
If you touch him?
I think so.
Okay, so he's just a big head?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why. I see things like Pac-Man and Toon Link and stuff people drawn like that, and I just feel like they have a hard shell just because of the way they look. But yeah, I think honestly, I know we just had this talk, but I think it's the same argument for Richter. I think Toon Link beats Greninja just because Toon Link has fought things weirder or arguably similar to Greninja.
Also, same reasons for me. Bow and arrow, bomb, sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bow and arrow, bomb, sword, hook shot.
Yeah.
Which, if I remember correctly, he doesn't actually have a hook shot in Wind Waker. Okay. Sorry, Greninja. Is that all the Pokemon gone? I think that's all the Pokemon
Probably.
gone. Maybe. And then...
We had 3 Pokemon this round.
Yeah, we did. There is a bye. For people who don't know, in a tournament bracket, a bye is when you get to a round where you have an uneven number of competitors. There's one who gets lucky enough who they just get a free shot to the next round without having to fight anybody. And this round, that was Donkey Kong. So,
okay.
hats off to Donkey Kong.
And that isn't all the Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Mewtwo's still on the board.
Oh, you know what? Yes, Mewtwo is 1 against Lucina, and Mewtwo won against... Mewtwo's doing it. Mewtwo won against Solid Snake. So he's just taking out all the Humies. Incineroar lost right away. Get better, Incineroar, I guess. Those are all the bits. The bits are out of the way. Have you been? What have you been playing? Because what I've been playing is River City Girls, and I already talked about that. So what have you been playing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I've been writing music in stores.
Oh, that's fair.
And
Did you hear about the new Luigi's Mansion DLC?
no.
There's going to be DLC for Luigi's Mansion 3, and I think it's just, I believe it's just, for now, it's just costumes and multiplayer maps.
Okay.
There's no story DLC, but
That
that's
is
not
technically the game I'm playing right now.
yeah. That's not to say that there won't be, more DLC. Assuming this one, Nintendo's thing with games like that is usually like, let's do the weird stuff, and then if that is successful enough, we'll do more story stuff. That's literally what they just did with Fire Emblem as well. Did anything newsworthy happen that you can think of?
No.
Okay. Then I think that does it for us.
Okay.
Last Sunday there was supposed to be a Bopper Flop, and it quote unquote aired, but no one saw it because it was blocked in the United States, and I didn't know that. And I was getting kind of upset. I was like, 0 views on Bopper Flop. I mean, maybe it's winding down a bit, but it deserves more than 0.
Yeah.
I did work hard on it, but that's because no one saw it. So that'll go up this Sunday, which is great because we didn't have anything planned. But we're, we had a bit of a behind-the-scenes schedule change, so we're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
So look forward to Bopper Flop episode 5. Other than that, is there anything else to promote? We just did a new skit.
Yep.
It
was really good.
It was really good. It was fun to act. It was fun to edit. It's about Thor from the Avengers. I hope
That's
you're okay
literally
with
the name.
I hope you're okay with the title I picked for
Yeah,
it.
I mean, if I couldn't come up with one, it is what it is. 4 hours in, and it has 27 views.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad for the little channel that could. But yeah, that being said, I've been Thunder,
I'm Lightning.
and we'll see you later.
The most